Alright, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the 1/3, the elect out there doing the work, the truth and sincerity. Alright, I'm driving right now, but I want to elaborate on the scripture. Lord will, I can put it in post-production. I can put the scripture up there. But you brothers can, listen and read along if you want. And basically, it's John 6 and 38. John 6 and 38. For I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. All right. Which basically goes into Yahushai, saying that he came down from heaven, all right, not to do his own will, but the will of the Father, all right, Yahweh. And we're to be examples of Yahushai, Yahushai is an example unto us, all right, because the Lord, he came down, all right, in the flesh. He was tempted. All the things that brothers are going through now, he was tempted, all right. He mistaken himself, came to Yahushua after he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights. All right? He didn't come down to do his own will. Yahushua had urges, as all men do. He wanted to be with women. He had the power to basically take down the Roman Empire. But what did Yahushua do, man? He did the work of the Father. He denied himself, all right? He denied himself to glorify the Father, Yahweh. That's why Yahweh and Yahushua are in accordance with each other. They're in agreement with each other. Because Yahushua, he does what his Father tells him to do, man. And likewise, we're supposed to arm our minds to do the same thing. Meaning we're not going to be superstars in this kingdom, man. We're not going to have the best. We're going to go through persecutions. All right? You're going to catch all type of devastating situations, hell, so to speak, here in this kingdom. Because this is not a kingdom of righteousness. This is a kingdom of wickedness. And the Lord knew he was supposed to come down here and get persecuted and get rejected, and then ultimately get die on the cross. He knew this, just like brothers know that. Hey, look, we're going to catch hell. Some of us are going to get put to death of the elect, the men out there doing the work. Some brothers are going to get thrown in prisons. Okay, and everybody's going to get tempted with that chip in the hour of temptation. These are all things that are going to happen. The same thing happened to Yahushai. All right, he went through that hour of temptation where he didn't want to go on the cross, where he prayed the Father 3 times. All right, so he came down to do the work of Yahweh. All right, he didn't put his own will forth and wanted to be something that the Lord didn't set him up to be. All right, brothers are out there. When you get woken up to this truth, you're supposed to deny yourself, man. And your faith is supposed to. The more faith the longer you're in this thing, your faith is getting built up and getting built up for what? And for the end. All right. Our faith is getting built up now. We're seeing miracles right now. We're seeing the valley of dry bones right now, and Israel putting on that flesh and that spirit. We're actually seeing the house of David being assembled right in front of our eyes, man. These are things that should build our faith, and remembering that the Lord, he didn't leave us comfortless. He gave us the scriptures. That's why you're supposed to constantly be in the scriptures, all right? Because of things like this, scriptures like this. The Lord Yahushua said he came to do the will of the Father, man. He didn't come to do his own will. You got a lot of guys that trying to do their own will in this thing. They're trying to be the guy. They want to do this, they want to do that, and they don't want to go out and teach. They're tired of catching. They're tired of catching hell and persecutions. They're tired of being mad all the time. They're tired with demons fucking with them. All right, they just want to fall back into this current world, man. They love this world. They want to make the best of what they got. But going out there teaching, all right, that's the ultimate sacrifice right there. All right, you're basically denying this. You're denying this philosophy called America, this queendom called America, and being made a spectacle. Yahushua was made a spectacle. All right, he was spit on, he was beaten, he was mocked. All right, they lashed him, they put a crown of thorns on him, they made fun of him. And you think these things are not going to happen to you? But you know what? Yahushua, he kept his integrity, and he denied himself, and he did the will of the Lord. All right, and the will of the Father was for his Son to come down here. All right, get built up. All right, raise up his men. All right, so the word can go out in the last days. All right, and get rejected of the masses of Israel, and get made fun of, and getting beaten. And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, he wanted that, man. He wanted his Son to come down here and die for the sins of Israel. And the Lord Yahushua, he was with it, man. He was with it. And them demons are gonna fuck with you. And them demons are gonna try to steer you off. But at the end of the day, we are placed here in America in the last days, all right, to be brought through the fire, like Zechariah the 13th chapter talks about. We're here to be brought through the fire. If you are part of the elect, you're here to catch great tribulation. You're here to suffer to almost the where you're going to go crazy. But if you're part of the elect, the Lord is going to find a way, okay, for you to make it through that. All right, the Lord strengthened Yahushua to keep moving, to keep pushing forward, knowing he's going to get put to death, knowing he's going to get rejected of his people. The same with us, man. That's why you have to constantly be praying to the Lord. Constantly sending up them prayers to strengthen your faith, to strengthen your walk. All right? To give you everything that you need to endure to the end. Why? Because you denied yourself, all right, and you said, I'm going to do the will of the Father. Not like these knuckleheads out here that want to do the will of themselves, that want to stop going out, that want to change the doctrine. Why? Because it appeases their own belly. All right, it makes them feel good. And you're not supposed to be feeling good in this. The only feel good you're supposed to have is when you're around brothers or in the scriptures. Well, I would say this: that's the only feel good that you would be feeling. If you a man trying to do this work, all right, denying yourself of the pleasure of this kingdom. All right, our job is to do the will of the Father, nothing else. And the will of the Father is to come out here, all right, and bid Israel to the marriage, whether they hear or forbear. Bottom line, no ifs, ands, or buts. That's just the way it is. All right, so with that, I hope I was edifying. Hey, shalom.